find us. Are we live? Rachel's here with Rachel's Unique Crafts if I am live. Let's see. Okay, I found us on Facebook. YouTube's taking a minute. Hello everyone. How is everybody doing? Okay, we are up on Facebook and YouTube now. So hello to you both. Let's get started. Get some of that dry mouth out of here. How is everyone today? Okay, we have an evergreen wreath base here. And I think it's about 20 inches. So I have already fluffed it. They come smashed down flat, and I just went through and kind of just pulled out to the side and up, and so there's the height of it. So everybody say hello when you get here. Let me know I'm not talking to myself today. I have some greenery here. It's got a little bit of gold, and it's got some pine cones. We got some berries. We've got some rustic looking poinsettias. It's got bells on they're plaid. They're very pretty. And by the way, y'all look here. Well, where did I put it? Let me show y'all what we made today. This is not the only thing we made, but this is just one thing we made. We made a poinsettia in our membership here on YouTube. So we made that in a couple of minutes in our little private group. That was fun. We've got some more greenery, some pine greenery, and we've got some snow-flocked little wood branches. I got some more red balls, and we're going to get started. We're not going to lallygag around. How about that? Hey, Miss Laura, sprinkled. Thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for sprinkling. Okay, we're going to get started. Let me get me some wire cutters here and get my mouse out of the way, so I don't accidentally knock it and pop it off of here. So I'm just going to bend this a little bit. This is going to kind of be rustic. It's got the twine outlining the poinsettia here. I'm going to place it down and then just twist some of these evergreen branches around to kind of hold it steady. Then we're going to give it some good old hot glue. So it's going to be tied down, and it's going to be hot glue. All right, how is everybody's week going? Mine's just going about 190 miles an hour and crazy as a Betsy bug. So that's how that's going. These price tags off here. So I'm bending them just below where the big part goes. And I'm going to try to make like a triangle. It's the way we're going to do this. So I made a post on my Facebook page. And it's all over the place. Some people are finished Christmas shopping. Some people are just getting started. Some people are like me, hadn't even started. Hey, I have got one thing accomplished. I have got My Dirty Santa gift bought. I sent my son one of my sons, a little clip of a game that I wanted to play, because there's some games we're going to play every year regardless. And then I'm going to add another game or two in there. And so I sent it to him and I said, what do you think about this game? He says, and how many games are we going to play? LOL. I said, well, as many as it takes. It's always fun. So if y'all know of any fun games, just let me know. We're doing the Dirty Santa for sure. We're going to do the Saran Wrap game for sure. And we're all going to have our elf t-shirts on for sure. Okay, there's my sister. I love you too. I won't tell nobody that you're watching. She's at work, y'all. She's at work. So, okay, there's what we have so far. Hey, Miss Reba, how are you? Hey, Miss Tricia. How are you? Are y'all prepared? Is anybody in the lines of these storms coming in? We have storms coming in Friday and Saturday. We're in the lines for Saturday, but not so much, I don't think, for Friday. So they're coming in from Texas, Arkansas. I think Mr. Ricky's going to be in that line. Miss Tia from Louisiana. Let me put a little glue there. And y'all, when I get my wreaths made, I like to tug on everything and make sure it ain't just going to come out real easy. Miss Tricia says she's doing okay. Awesome. I was worried about you this morning, which I know I'm a day late and $1 short this week. Now that's just a saying. And we'll be back live Friday. So we'll be live in the group Friday in the membership on Friday morning also. Tomorrow I'll have to be at an appointment. So y'all, we're going to be back live Friday at 3 out here on the main page. 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. And then 11 a.m. in our membership. I'm good. I'm glad you caught me live too, Miss Reba. I am so happy. And I was planning on getting away from, well, this one's not, I guess when we put the Christmas balls on here, the poinsettias, it's going to be a Christmas wreath. But I was going to try to get away from the Christmas this week. But y'all, with craziness going on and a busy schedule, it just has not allowed me to get away from the Christmas, because I have to get, with me it's a mental thing. I have to mentally get away from the Christmas thoughts and get into a transition mindset somewhat. So place that one that way. Heat it up, put some glue on here. So maybe, possibly next week, we'll start transitioning. Because here's the thing, we got to get everything made ahead of time because, you know, people's probably already got all their Christmas wreaths that they want to hang on their door. So we got to get ready for the next season so by the time Christmas is over, everybody's ready to buy something for their door for the next season. For New Year's or for Valentine's, for spring. Tricia said, my sleeping schedule is really off this week. Oh, it is hectic for sure. It is, Miss Trish. For so sure. It gets things all crazy. Crazy, I say. But it's all fun, crazy. Hey, Miss Dawn, how are you? Saw Miss Dawn this morning on Robin's page, her channel. Not page, but her channel. She did a cute little cow. So we've got transition. So maybe, and I want to get recorded the life size toy soldier, whatever he is, nutcracker, that I've got all the stuff together. So maybe Saturday I can get out here and start recording that. I have wanted to make me one of those forever. And I said, if I'm going to make one, I might as well record it and let y'all see what I do with it. Okay, I've got this pine that I'm going to separate out. Oh, thank you, Miss Tricia. Miss Tricia sent a super chat. Thank you, my dear. You were so sweet. Didn't have to do that. I appreciate it. I love the mugs Robin is making. Aren't they adorable, Miss Dawn? Oh, my goodness. Y'all, Miss Robin is making little mugs that has, like the gingerbread man. On the front of the mug is his face, and the front of him and the back of him is his little booty, and the back of him. They are adorable. She had sent me a picture in a message the other day, and I was like, those are just too cute. Too cute. I need one like I need a hole in my head, but those are just adorable. I'm going to put this pine on here, and by breaking them apart, we can just put the pieces where we want them, and they don't have to be just bunched up. That way we've got different textures coming in here. There we go. Yes. I got in here in my craft room Monday, worked all day cleaning, because before I can even start on the nutcracker, the soldier, whatever he is, I have to get some room. So I put my finger in the hot glue. I got in here and started cleaning. So I do have that accomplished. So yay for that. And this weather is so crazy. And Miss Tricia, I understand the sleeping part, being all out of sorts. I totally understand that. Because I, for one, I have a hard time keeping my sleeping pattern straight, if that's what you want to call it, because if I wake up and have to go to the restroom, the brain starts thinking, and then it's all over. And I lay back down and, you know, well, I'm thinking, and then you realize you've laid there too long, and the back's hurting. All the ailments keep kicking in, you know. There's Miss Robin. Hey, Miss Robin. We were just Dawn and I were talking about your mugs and how we just love them. So if y'all want to check out Miss Robin's mugs, they are too cute. There's gingerbread man, Santa Claus. So adorable. And the back side's the back side's the best side. It's so cute with their little booties. Yes, the mugs. So we're just putting different. Oh, look at here, Miss Robin. We made a poinsettia this morning with ribbon. Isn't that cute? We did that. Okay. So this is another texture. Now, this little pig, they like it. That was hot. It's a little expensive for just a little pick of it. But you can take it and break it apart and spread it throughout. But it's almost like a rubber texture. But it gives such a pretty accent on here. So in adding all the different textures, it just takes it to another level. So let's just slide that in there. Make sure that wire is down there where I want it. And we'll add a bucket more glue. Thank you, Miss Robin. Thank you, thank you. It's rustic, so we like rustic, don't we? Miss Robin likes rustic and vintage and primitive. All right. We're just pulling these off so we can sprinkle them all around the wreath. Now, y'all, I saved my stems here. All that hot glue wants to stick all over your fingers. Pull these wires out here. Oh, it's about deer hunting season, isn't it? It started, what, last week? Anybody gonna get any deer meat? We love to get some deer and get deer sausage made. And get it made with jalapenos and cheese and peppers. Oh, it is so good. My son got a doe. Awesome. I love the poinsettias you made. Those are so pretty. Thank you, Miss Tricia. They were really easy. And we did that in the membership this morning. So you can go check that out. And it doesn't take but just a few minutes. So we'll have to make a wreath or something out of them. We love some deer meat around here, though. Deer burger and deer sausage. Yum! But you gotta know how to cook it right. I don't like no wild taste in mine either. Can't have no wild taste. Okay, we got one more piece and we're going to use it too. We're not going to let any of this lag behind. So are y'all ready for Christmas? We got less than 3 weeks now. It was 3 weeks from Monday. So ready or not, it's coming. It is coming. Y'all, we're going to add some berries. I'm about out of berries. I'll keep that one too. I need picks and berries. That's what we need. Shh. Miss Robin, I tell you, you're not ready. Don't worry. I'm not ready either. I've bought the dirty Santa gift, and that's it. Y'all, it just feels like, I don't know. Time has not been my friend this year. I don't guess that it's ever been, but it's really not this year. For sure, because I don't even have them, which I have probably about all the Christmas decorations up that I'm going to do. But I don't have half of them up, and that's okay. Hey Maria, hello, how are you? My customers are not ready. They keep coming. Right, Miss Robin, that's a good problem though. Thank you, Miss Marie. Adding some berries in here, and then we're going to add this flocked kind of woodsy piece up there. I chose the dark berries. I had a few of the lighter berries, but being as this was going to be a rustic, I went ahead and just went with the darker ones. We got some kind of like some vintage ribbon here we're going to add to it. And we're just going to keep layering. Layering and layering. Let me move this out of our way so I can continue to see comments. Some glue on here. Now I have a glue pot, but I really like putting the glue on each stem because I can get more of it on there. I was always afraid I didn't have enough glue. I wanted to make sure it was going to stay. If I put it on there, I wanted to make sure it was going to stay. No, I did not go Black Friday shopping. I did not find no I did not want to fight no crowd. Nothing like that. Hey, Miss Angie, how are you? Thank you, Miss Robin. Yes, if y'all don't mind, please hit that thumbs up and the share button. And you can share on YouTube also. You share it and it'll make a post. Even if you don't make videos or have videos on your channel, it goes to your community page. It just helps the algorithm to tell YouTube and Facebook, we like this video, it's worth sharing, instead of holding us back and saying, if nobody likes and shares it, nobody likes it. So we're not going to share it and show it to nobody. That's what they think. This is what it's looking like so far. So we've added 3 different textures of greenery so far. I know it's hard to see probably on camera, but that's why I like to do the little short videos. It shows detail better, but it never shows it as good as it is when it's in real life. I don't remember where I got these, but y'all, I put these in several projects. And I tell y'all, it's like a brown little stem with flocking on it, and it's so pretty. You are so very welcome, Miss Angie. Thank y'all for coming and hanging out with me today. I know with Christmas being around the corner, everybody's schedules are so tight. Y'all have so much other things that you could be doing, so I appreciate y'all being here. I certainly do. But wherever I got these, I hope I can find some more. And they're wired too. You can shape them. So I like that. It, you know, kind of makes it look woodsy, kind of more of the primitive. Ever had a smash burger? I have not. Miss Robin, you'll have to tell me. Give me your recipe. I need a smash burger. And by the way, you sent me a picture. I don't know. But remind me in just a minute, I'll get it. You sent me a picture a year or so, maybe even longer than that, ago. And it was of a mason jar lid Christmas tree. And so we made that this morning. We have like a little small group, small little membership thingy. And we just do a craft in there. And I told them, I said, Miss Robin sent me this way back when. And I never got it made. So we made it this morning. I'd saved the picture. And it was actually a little bit easier than I thought it was going to be. Come on. Get in there where I want you. Just get in there where I want you. That's all. It don't matter where I want you. Just get in there. There's our friend Rusty Bucket. I know. Thank you, Miss Tricia. You don't remember it, Miss Robin? I'll show it to you. I watched the replay of that a few moments ago. That was cool. Hey, Miss Candace. Rusty Bucket, how you been, my friend? I have to tell Miss Tiff that she missed you. Miss Tiff is out traveling. I will have to tell her. I have to message her when I get off and tell her. Okay, y'all. Let's see. I think we need to add one more piece. We're going to change it. We're going to put it right back over here. Yes. Then we're going to add some ribbons, and we're going to be done. But you wouldn't even have to add ribbon to this. And you probably can't see all the different textures in it, but we may add a little bit more of this. So are you ready for Christmas, Rusty Bucket? John Ray comes in every once in a while. He'll drop in and see us. And especially if I'm going to be making something to do with birds. Oh yeah. He's going to be here. When I made the hummingbird, he said, I knew it said had hummingbird on there. He said, I knew I had to come watch it. Eyes they're hanging in there. I had plugs put in them last week. Yeah. So last week was not a good week, but we made it through. The good Lord's gonna make a way. We just chugging along. Yeah, I think this extra greenery, this pine greenery, is just adding to it. And I'm not really convinced that I want to add any ribbon. We're going to see. I kind of like the rustic look of it, of not even having it. Look at where have you been hiding? He's been hiding. Oh my goodness. I will have to check it out. There ain't no telling what's been going on. Y'all, YouTube and Facebook are doing some wonky stuff. I had one of my friends on YouTube. She put up a video last night, and all of a sudden, I mean, it was only up like a few seconds, and it all of a sudden had 3,000 something likes, and I was like, or views, and I was like, it's only been up a few seconds. And then it come back and said 3. And I was like, something wonky is going on. And then it hadn't been wanting to let me pin my comments. I had the craziest time pinning comments today. So I don't know what's going on with the two of you. I'll have to see. Facebook and YouTube, they can't leave things alone. So when they change something, usually something goes haywire. But thank you, Rusty Bucket. I will check that out. I went snake fishing in North Carolina and got lost. Just found my way home. Rusty Bucket, you're so funny. I have missed you. You are a barrel of fun. You and Tiff would keep us a-laughing. Keep us a-laughing for sure. Okay, y'all. Turn that for it. All that glue just drips off. Yeah, I like this added pine. Okay, I need a vote. We have some ribbon here. I have stripes and I have checks, or it's kind of like a plaid. We can add some or we can skip some. It's got all kind of different, and this picture is not showing all the textures and all the goodness and prettiness of it. So, should we add? Y'all think we should add more ribbon to it, or let it be a like a primitive wreath? Bucket is funny. Rusty Bucket is so funny. You have made my day, Rusty Bucket. Say Merry Christmas to me. What do y'all think? Y'all want to lay the ribbon up here? We can add the ribbon to it. Or we can leave it off. I'm adding more of this greenery for sure. We're going to make it full. We're going to make it amazing. That's what we're going to do. Y'all need to help me. Or does it not matter? Inquiring minds want to know. Trim that one. I'm going to put that one right there. Down. Try to get this flocked greenery just flowing throughout the wreath here. Thank you, Miss Tricia. Hey, Miss Andrea. Miss Andrea's in the house now. Okay. Let's see. We're going to let's see what we're going to do. We're going to look at this. What you think, Miss Andrea? Do you think we should add bows? Add some ribbons? So we've got 2 loops of the stripe and 1 loop of this other. I'm going to take it in here and we're going to wrap it around this base. I'm going to pull it up in here, I think. Let me dovetail it. Get them all cut off there. And I know everybody has been on their good behavior this year. So I know y'all Santa Claus is going to come see y'all. It's a good thing Rusty made it back home from his North Carolina trip. Oh, Rusty, you're so funny. I want that to kind of peek out here. So it's not like, you know, real big bows. It's like it's just nestled in there, basically. Trisha, hi, Miss Andrea. Who is getting cool weather? Miss Andrea said this morning they're still warm. She's in California and they are warm. Take this one. We're in the 50s. We're supposed to go to the 70s, get bad weather on Saturday, and then cool back down to the 50s again. Thank you, Rusty Bucket. I've missed you too. You didn't have to do that, but I appreciate you. I'm just so happy you're here. So happy. Hey, Miss Shantae. Hey, Miss Andrea. Miss Andrea dropped some stars on the Facebook. Thank you, my friend. How is it going, Miss Shantae? That ribbon looks y'all hang on. It was looking like it was backwards, but it's not. How was your shows, Miss Shantae? Shantae's been having craft shows. Didn't you have a big craft show? So thank you, Rusty Bucket, and thank you, Miss Tricia, for the super chats. Y'all are so sweet. So y'all work, this one's gonna have 3 little bows. And I'm just nestling them up in here just so they're kind of tucked away. It's going, I'm over my son's house helping him decorate his tree. Oh, fun! I did my son's tree last year and then threatened him not to take it down. He said, but you can come do a live and take it down and then do another live and put it back up. I was like, I was like, you just leave that thing up. We'll be just fine. Time has just went by so fast this year. I don't know. Is it just me or is everybody thinking that? Do y'all feel like time has just flown by this year? Okay, we're going to do one more. And I don't think we're going to do the balls. I don't know. Y'all can tell me yes or no. Y'all decide. Let me know if y'all think I should do the balls or not while I do this other bow. But balls yes or balls no. And look at there. That means 3 more rolls of ribbon, y'all. Shh, don't tell nobody. My husband and I just talking about how fast the year has gone. Great to see you again. I have to go. Okay, Rusty Bucket. I'm glad to see you too and come back before too long. I love you, my friend. Merry Christmas if I don't get to see you before then. It went by really fast. It has. It has just flown by. It's horrible, y'all. It flew by, Miss Angie said. I don't know. It was, the year is just, I don't know. And they say the older you get, the faster it goes. But hey, I don't know. I don't know about all that, but I do know that this year has just flown by. All right, we're gonna cut this one right. Come on, right there. We'll be through with that roll. And everything's getting so high, y'all. I think the older the better. Yeah, just saying exactly, Miss Angie. That's the truth. The older you get, it just seems like it just flies that much faster. I'm glad I'm not the only one that feels that way. I mean, when you're young, you know, you can't wait till you're 13. You can't wait till you're 15, 16, 18. All those little times in your life that, you know, you look forward to and you think they'll never get there. 21, and then all of a sudden, there you are, 30, and life is gone. Next thing you blink and you're 50, and yeah, it's crazy. So we're gonna take this one. You know, I'm just tying them around the base of this. I forgot to cut that tail. Dovetail this right here. Oh, we're so glad to see our friend Rusty Bucket. Haven't seen him in a while. All right, let's get this one cut down. I'm going to pull that just a little bit tighter. I thought I had it snug, but it's a little loose. Even last year doesn't seem to have gone as fast as this year. I know it didn't, Miss Angie. Stop and think, right? Don't blink. Do not blink, because if you blink, time is gone. There we go. I was beginning to wonder if I was going to, right, Miss Andrea? Get it undone. Trim this right here. I mean, it felt like literally that I had put Christmas up and it was time to start making Christmas again this past year, which I know we start in July, but still, it seemed like it was like the next week. It really did. I was like, it's not time to start. But, you know, if we don't make our stuff starting early, then if the supplies are picked over and we don't have it made when people are ready to order it. That is what we have. Hey, Miss May. Oh, thank you. So I think, now we can put the balls in there, but I really think that I would need the matte finish, because that being so bright, it just don't look as good as the matte finished would look, because it's a more rustic. It's got the deep dark berries. It's got the plaid, and I just don't think the shiny balls are going to do it justice. So we took an evergreen wreath base, and we added 1, 2, 3 different greeneries to it, and then we added this flocked stem. We got some pine cones. We added the dark berries, and then our primitive looking ribbons. So that's what we added. Thank you, Miss Andrea, Miss Shantae. It's good to see you, Miss Shantae. So thank y'all for the stars and the super chats. I appreciate that so very much. And thank y'all for hanging out with me, because I know everybody's got busy lives, and it's hard to just stop and watch somebody make a wreath. I don't know where that came from, but something was on there. But anyway, I'll put up a little short video, and maybe y'all can see more about all the greeneries that's in there. Because looking on the camera, it don't look as good. And you could even use this as a centerpiece. You could hang it on your wall, on your front door. You could put a big old candle in the middle of this and use it as a centerpiece. So this one would be versatile to use either way. So that's a good idea. I don't know if I have a red candle, but a big old red pillar candle would be so pretty in that. So this one is going to be a multifunctional wreath, because it could be a centerpiece. So thank y'all. I appreciate y'all being here with me today, hanging out and talking with me and chit-chatting, because it sure would be lonely here by myself if I was just talking to a screen and nobody was on the other side to talk to. So I appreciate y'all talking to me. Thank y'all, and I will be back Friday, same time at 3 o'clock Central Standard Time, so that's 4 o'clock Eastern Time. So it's just kind of messed up this week's schedule because some appointments going on, but we'll be back Friday, 11 a.m. in the membership on YouTube, and then we'll be back 3 Central Standard Time. So that's 4 Eastern, that's 2 Mountain, and 1 Pacific. I have to think. So anyway, thank y'all. I love each and every one of y'all. I appreciate y'all, and I hope y'all have a wonderful and blessed rest of your day and tomorrow, and I'll see y'all Friday. Thank you to each and every one that was here. Hit the thumbs up, hit the share button. That helps me so very much. So I love y'all, and thank you, Miss Andrea. Thank you, Miss Shantae. Y'all have a great and wonderful evening. Be blessed. Much prayers to each and every one of you.